Good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Then we see they're still selling some techs. Got to see if that changes. Microsoft, when it reverses, is going to reverse 10 really fast. Don't know when. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next month, maybe next year. Then we see. Okay? Tesla way up after hours. Got all the way to, I believe, 279. It's dropped like 4. Don't know why the market went negative here, but it was up. It was doing okay, up and down, maybe about a point, and then it just dropped. Okay, that's okay. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Have to trade them. We had Tesla 270s. We took huge profits on them. Took 100K. Got to cover all your positions. Your SPX hedge. When you did a hedge, you got to double plus on the hedge, just like that, or you hold it. Up to you. Okay. Okay. Today, and every time I get messages like this, I'm going to start the call with the same type of stuff. Okay. Sam, is my FedEx going to come back? And I'm like, well, first of all, we had the 235s. We bought it 2, sold it 7. Made 4.5 points. I believe that was $100,000. Okay. Then we rolled up. Okay. Small position. Rolled up. Maybe 10% of profits. Okay. $10,000 position. Then we added a few. Just a few. A little bit close to the money. If it goes to 0, you should be fine. You should expect it to go to 0. When you send me a message like, is my FedEx going to go back up? That tells me you're buying too much. That's telling me that you didn't watch the video. That's telling me that you're lying to yourself. Very interesting. Okay? Because 99% of the people watch the video and they don't do that. But we get onesie-twosies that continue to lie to yourself. Every play is not going to work. Okay? But we've had so many 4s, 5x, 6x plays, it's unbelievable. Think about Adobe yesterday. If you buy Adobe, it goes up $2. That's 50%. And you had 20 minutes to sell it up $2. And then it went down. And let's go to SPX. SPX, you buy some puts. And they're $5 for 15 minutes. They're $5 from 2. Guys, there's so many people doing great. Watch the video. That tells me you're lazy. Don't be lazy. If you're not lazy, you're going to do well. Now, I put out things that I tell you guys all the time. Put out little quizzes, and some people get it right, some people get it wrong. It's okay. It's learning. So why did Sam sell Tesla near 272? Because if it doesn't get through, it goes down 10 points. And your option, which is a double, and for Sam, I'm up 100K on it, goes to 0. And that you don't just lose that, you lose the money you put in. You're positive 100K. How can you not take that? You know 272 is hard. So it's either going to go right through or it's not. So you give it a second. It didn't get through. Boom, sold it. Just like that. If you do this, you will get better. You'll get better. Okay? Microsoft. Guy sends a message, Sam, Microsoft's down. Okay? Everything in the market's down. Guys, the only people that send messages like this, I'm just telling you, because I know trading psychology. And it's okay, you can send the message. You're just going to get the same answer from me. Why'd you buy too many? Okay? Because here's what, I know what you people think. You're like, oh my God, if I put in 20 grand, I put in $1,000 and I took it to 4. It was great. But so now I'm going to put in 50 grand, so it should go to 200. And then it goes to 10. And then you're freaking out. Then it goes to 5. Then it goes to 1. And he won't take that stock up till he knows your account is gone, till you've sold in your account. He's watching your account. I'm kidding. He's not watching your account. Okay? So guys, get smarter. Get smarter, get smarter, smarter. The market is fine. It's going to go back up, just don't know when. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, maybe a week, and then everything will come back right back up. Okay? Stocks go up, stocks go down. Don't forget that. Okay? Nvidia was at 439 today, and it's back down 5. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. SPX1 dropped a little bit, but watch it. Look, who can be short into the Nvidia thing? If they guide up for the year, they told you $4 billion more in revenue, okay? But here's the question for Nvidia. Is it $4 billion just this quarter and then nobody needs them again next quarter? Or is it $4 billion more next quarter? Or is it $5 billion more next quarter? Or is it 2 quarters from now, is it $4 billion more? So if they give a guide for the year, and that number is big, how far does it go up? Very possible for that to happen, right? Very possible for that to happen. But if that happens, that means all AI goes back up tomorrow. Now, maybe he doesn't guide up. Maybe he doesn't say anything good, and it completely goes to shit. Very possible. Look, I don't care about reality. I just care about what can happen, what can possibly happen both ways. And then you see, and then you see, and then you see. Okay, today you got an MDB shareholder meeting, investor meeting. You got an AI meeting, stock. You got Nvidia tomorrow. You got Powell talking today. And you got 11 Fed presidents talking for the next 3 days that don't mean shit. They're a bunch of bozos. The same guys. Go look. If somebody told you, go look. Let's say, I don't know, name of president, I don't know, Bullard or whatever. Bullard told you we're going to raise. And he told you 3 times in the last month we're going to raise. And then they didn't raise. Why does it matter what he says now? Why does it matter? He was wrong. Every single president that told you last month that they were going to raise and they didn't raise. So why does it matter? Now, CNBC not smart as Sam. If they were smart as Sam, as cocky as Sam, they would say, oh, this president's talking. But we're going to put up on the screen what you said last month. Complete loss of credibility. They become a nobody. Pretty simple, right? If you tell me every month you're going to raise and then you don't raise and you don't vote to raise, pretty sure you don't know what the shit you're talking about. Now, that's going to happen for the rest of the week, the next 3 days. Non-stop, these guys are going to talk. And then we see, then we see, then we see. Okay? So, but here's the thing. All you got to do is watch Microsoft and Adobe. If they move, then they'll come back and they'll buy that, and they'll buy right back into AI. If they don't move and they go lower, they'll sell all the AI stuff again. And Nvidia is tomorrow. And I believe it's at 11 Pacific time that it starts. Okay, Snow. Why did I buy Snow? Why did I buy Snow? Because Snow is going to have a chat with the CEO of Nvidia next week at their conference. Is there a monster partnership coming? It doesn't matter if the partnership is going to make zero money. It doesn't matter. It just matters if they say, oh my God, we're partners, and they hug and they, whatever they want to do and don't want to say. Tap each other on the back. And if it pops at 200, we get 8. But I'll take 4 or 5 if I get a double here today or tomorrow. That's trading. 101. Don't forget it. Okay. NASDAQ big pop. Let's see. I mean, even Avago going out. Avago hit 875 and can't get through. Interesting. Take your profits, move forward, and then we see. Okay, good morning, everybody. 6:21. Stocks go up, stocks go down, then we see. SPX was down 8. Let me look. Down 11. So something happened. SPX down 11, don't know. Let it go down. If he wants to crash the market, I'm good. Crash it, we'll go back in. Not a big deal. Okay? Buy less, don't worry. Buy less. Okay? SPX 43.62, 43.51, 4,300, 44.09, big number. Okay? Avago 876. Powell, hold up. Powell hold allows committee to assess lags from prior hikes, headwinds, credit tightening. Powell's talking stuff. Is that what's moving it? So if he's saying hold, why are they taking the SPX down? Doesn't make any sense. I don't know what these guys are doing. Okay. I have to turn that up. Okay. Avago 876, 888. Nvidia 442, 451, underneath 409. Lam Research 632. Amazon 126, 129. Carvana 2629. UPST 39 beast number. Meta 286, 291. Snowman 188, 192. Adobe 500, flat 500. If it gets through 500, it can run. MDB 398. Netflix 452. Win 106. It's right here. 109, 112. AI 46. SCMI can't seem to get out of its own way. 232. NOW 571. Shopalicious 66 and 67. Microsoft 342. FDX will probably get better, but it's not going to get there, and it's done off the screen for thing. And think about what FDX did. This is interesting. They're going to cut $4 billion in cost in the next year and a half. They told you this 8 weeks ago. We're going to cut $4 billion in cost. And they didn't cut any. They didn't cut any. WTF. Really? You're going to cut $4 billion. This is like you telling your wife, hey, honey, I'm going to slow down my spending. I'm going to spend, $2,000 less a month. And you spend $2,020 in the following month. Can't even make this stuff up. They're going to cut $4 billion in costs. They didn't cut any. Can't make this up. Tesla, 279, 281, 281 accelerator. That's what we know. Powell isn't talking till 30 minutes over. Powell already released his testimony, I believe. So now there'll be questions, but he did his testimony. See if it reverses. What he said is positive, but these guys are clowns, and clowns do what they want to do. Then we see. See if they go back into see if they go back into text. Okay, that's what we know. Everybody have a great trade day. See you in chat.